Hi folks, welcome back. We're talking to Aziza about the tree. This time we just finished dueling Uhura. We had a lot of practice actually last session fighting Brigands, fighting Uhura. So it's been a good day for Conrad, and I think that's about it for the day, except for talking to Aziza. I apologize if my voice sounds a bit off. I am a bit sick today, but the show must go on. So Aziza, that's where we're headed. Start my timer. Um, yeah, we did a lot of practice. We didn't ask anyone about the tree yet, or I think we asked to keep on, but he had nothing to say. So we'll go talk to Aziza. I think I even bought some flowers to bring to her, too, because I guess we're just trying to court her. I'm not really sure. I think we are, because Conrad is still, he's young. Come in, sit down, and we shall speak. So can I actually give her the flowers now? Let's do that first, before we even sit down. Thank you, I shall put them somewhere suitable. That's 2 bouquets at this point. Thank you. And then we'll sit down, and I'll ask her about this tree. Yeah, I usually get sick around this time, so this is not unheard of for me. Yes, let's have some tea. I don't know what happens if I say no, but why would I not say yes to tea? Okay, let's ask about the tree that we discovered. It is wise of you to have told me that. Actually, she does not know either. Plant. That is indeed a sad tale. Let me show you of that which we speak. Okay, so it's actually plant that I should have been asking about and not tree. I just like, by the way, as an aside, the consistency here between this game and Quest for Glory 3, because I think this is actually how Quest for Glory 3 starts. So they've done a lot of good work in the remake to make sure that it's consistent between the two games. Okay, I will tell you of a time long ago when women wore veils and were but wives and chattel to men. There was a woman, a beautiful woman, a loving woman, who wished with her very soul to become a healer, and thus aid others. Just the facts, ma'am. Wow, he speaks. Her father tried to dissuade her, saying that this was no task for a woman of her gentleness and sensitivity. She would go about her duties quietly, but each evening she would tell him again that she wished to become a healer. At last her father gave in, and she was trained in the art of healing, despite the jeers and condescension of the male students and teachers. She became a healer and removed her veil forever. Right. She soon discovered that life was not easy for a woman healer. Many men distrusted her skills and refused to call upon her. Some men called upon her only to try to take advantage of her beauty. One day, a man came to her and told the tale of his brother dying in the desert. She did not quite trust his manner of looking at her, but she could not refuse aid to one who might need it. She followed him out of the city and into the desert. She was led to an encampment of ragged tents. She soon learned to her sorrow that the tale of the brother was but a lie. These were brigands, and what they did with her, I shall not say. That's pretty dark. Wow. She tried to escape them the next day and ran to the mountains to hide. They were swift to follow. They had nearly recaptured her when she called aloud for help. A genie heard her cry and transformed her into a tree. There are 3 things you must give to her to save her soul: a gift of kindness, a gift of magic, and a gift of love. The gift of kindness is simple. It is only what you would give to someone who has been in the desert far too long. I think that's water. We already gave her water. You must then tell her about yourself, remind her what it is to be human. Your words are as important as the gift, for they give meaning to the act. I know you can achieve the gift of kindness, but you do not yet have a suitable gift of sacrifice. Perhaps you will be able to do this another time. Okay. There is a myth, a classical myth. Apollo, I think it's Daphne and Apollo, I want to say. Let me look this up. Daphne and Apollo. Yes, very similar. So Apollo is chasing this nymph, right? Unrequited love, the god of the sun and healing, actually, as well. And he's chasing Daphne around, and her father, who is also a god, a river god, turns her into a tree. So they've kind of just lifted. I mean, this is not the first occurrence of this, but kind of an interesting thing. It's a nod to classical mythology. I don't think there's anything else we can do here for now. Um, and I, you know what? I actually feel like I metagamed here a little bit because I did not really know. First of all, I didn't know necessarily to walk over there. I was just following the mountains. And second of all, I'm not exactly sure why I would know to go talk to Aziza about this. So this is definitely knowledge that I already had, and I was just deploying it. And so let that be a lesson for metagaming. Don't do it. It's not good for you. So my honor went up, I want to say. I gave her the bouquet. I think that actually increased my honor, or maybe it was just asking about uh, the healer. I'm not sure if we actually learned her name just then. I've already forgotten. Okay. Mid-afternoon still. What else could we do with our day? We could try to arm wrestle that guy again, maybe? Um, you know what? I actually am going to finally go buy another Waterskin. I said I was going to do that before, and I didn't. But now I don't remember where this is. It's not here. Okay. Baskets. Okay. I'm confused. Must be over here. This guy. Okay. This merchant. Okay. Yeah, let's buy just a single Waterskin. I think 3 is fine. I'm surprised I actually have to barter every single time. 65. Let's go. 94. Well, well. I think that's it. It's got to be 91. All right, we'll take it. No, I want to keep saving up for the fine sword, so we're not actually going to fight him yet. I think once we buy the sword, we will. We will do that. In the meantime, let's go here. Fill up our water skins. And our health is actually low, and so is our stamina. So why don't we just rest here? An hour's rest. That should be sunset at this point. No, it's not there yet. We need to kill some time. Should we just fight Uhura one more time? We have the stamina to do it. I hate to say it, but we're going back. We're going back. Might as well. God, I'm going to be sick of this place. It's kind of funny, like, I did not train this much with the weapons master. I just went out into the desert, and I do still think that's the best way to do this. I'm gonna do. I'm so torn. This is the best way for the health to slowly kind of tick back up, but it's just boring. Let's just do it. Let's do it. We're already here. All right. I'm gonna try and just dodge before I attack this time. Let's just do this a little bit. Oops. Okay. Dodging to the left and the right a little bit. Not at the right time, though. some parrying. Day 3 will live in infamy as being the day that we did nothing except train. Oh. I'm nearly out of stamina though, so whatever. We're not trying to win, just like King Adam said. We're just trying to practice our dodges. Oh. Now I have this as a reflex to just, every time she's coming back from a dodge, I just go for a slash automatically. Or, well... Wow. Are we still going to win anyway? I think we're gonna win even despite ourselves. Maybe not. It's a close one. Oh. Well deserved, Uhura, to be honest. Alright. This is actually reminding me of already Quest for Glory 3. That's gonna be such a grind, this Simbani stuff. So I can either grind it now or I can grind it later. But okay. No more training. Let's rest in here. Spend an hour listening to Uhura's stories about her homeland. Okay. Surely sunset is approaching. Yeah. Maybe we should go out at night. Should we try that? What are our stats? They're pretty high. Like maybe we go grab some food and we go out into the desert at night for once. I mean, we're probably gonna get rocked, but let's listen to this guy first. The poet will soon speak if he will but be seated. Let's actually let's listen. Let's talk to him first. It's the poet Omar and his companion and translator, Jafar. By actions rash, a person might then find that others take exceptions to his crime, and rudeness returned rudely thus remind that person to return to things sublime. It would be best if a person would sit down that the poet Omar might read and illuminate the minds of all who hear. Alright. Many forget the polite thing to do. Greetings too often are given by few. I accept and confide in your gesture with pride. The same I extend now to you. The poet Omar is honored by your greetings and wishes you the same in return. Okay. Let's take a seat and listen to this guy. Even Shima's listening. In the month of the serpent, in the year of the Jinn, a shadow passed over the Katta Tail Inn. Astrologers foretell that doom shall come to dwell, and Shapir shall be but sand upon the wind. Comes a hero from the north, riding on the very air, and this sign is the first to then beware. For darkness soon shall fall and shadow cover all, the city and the ones now living there. It used to be comes a hero from the east, but since we were coming from Spielberg, we're actually coming from the north now. So here's another prophecy about us. Or at least Conrad thinks it's about him. He thinks everything's about him. The first doom shall be fire, which shall burn the very stone. The next is air, and rocks are overthrown. Earth shall be the third, Then the final doom is heard, the water gone, the city parched like bone. That seems important, right? Fire, air, earth, water. Did I write that down? No. Oh, I did. Oh, I wrote it down in a different order. Interesting. Fire, air, earth, water. Okay, well, not sure. Conrad just nods, knowingly. Unless the one called hero is a hero true indeed, who comes to help the city in its need, then we'll face the depths of doom in the darkness of the tomb. From the elemental's master, we are freed. That tomb has been mentioned again, actually. And then all of those must be elementals of some kind. All right, let's see if we can talk to Omar. Let's thank him first. I wanted to actually eat. Let's see if we can do that first. Come on out, Shima. Let's see what's for dinner. Here is lemon chicken with garlic and lamb stewed with herbs. Eat it in good health. Okay. I will. Thanks, Shima. I think that's the same. Fortunately, heroes never get belly aches. Okay. I don't think that's true. Alright. Talk to these guys. I am the poet, teller of tales that all might hear, speaker of speeches, weaver of words for all should hear, giver of gossip, writer of rhymes, narrator of news. I am called Omar, teacher of truths to all now near. The poet is a source of information and entertainment for the land. Why do you have this translator? Companion, conscience, ready to defend, teller to those that they may comprehend. A man of pride, yet sits he by my side, a person I am pleased to call my friend. The poet, may his poems be praised, is most flattering in his assessment of me. I am but his follower. A poem is but words used in a different way, in which the meaning is far more than words can say. A poem goes beyond the mere meaning of its words to express the deeper truths within them. All right. News abounds in this city and in land. Of such shall I speak. May you learn what you can. The poet would be happy to discuss such matters with you. It is whispered by the Katta that a hero had been sought. By their kindred seeking elsewhere, to this city he was brought. From their homeland they were banished. Now they seek there to return, and their hero shall return them to the place they ever yearn. The Katta were driven from their home in Razir last year. It is said that they now have a hero who shall return their home to them. I don't know if we knew that actually, but I guess the Katta are refugees from Razir. From the mountains whose tips touch the stars, to the city streets filled with bazaars, to the deserts of flowing golden sand, a tapestry of art across the land. The beauty of this land must be experienced to truly appreciate it. Oh god, lots to talk about here. Start with where we're at. It is said that in Shapir there is an inn, that inn in all the world you will not find its twin. The food is fine when there you care to dine, most excellently run by Katta kin. The Katta Tail Inn is unexcelled in its food and entertainment. In the center of the city stands the fountain flowing free, pours the lifeblood of the living, water washing endlessly. The water of the fountain sustains everything around. When a stranger seeks to purchase in this land some things of finery or of purpose grand, from the shops of the bazaar he must first have a dinar. The money changer's purse will fill his hand. The money changer exchanges coins from distant lands to our own centimes and dinars. A wizard woman weaves the warp of spells, by which is watched what incidents befell. Aziza sees the present and the past, perceives what is and thus shall be, foretells. The enchantress Aziza uses her magic to see events which occur in this land. This guy has an interesting rhyme scheme. They're not always consistent, actually. A place where the adventurer may pause and practice for a while, or choose a cause. No matter where he travels, there he knows he will find the guild hall waiting where he goes. The adventurer's guild hall is on the west side of the plaza of the fighters. Through the door at the end of the Tariq of Stars is a man who can see in the lights of the sky and the night nature's plan, for the men on the sands and the towns of the lands down below, what is writ of the date and the deeds that their fate will bestow. The astrologer sees the future in the patterns of the stars at night. For all who journey from the lands afar, the center of the city, the bazaar, is filled with merchants' magic, and shall be a wonder to behold, a joy to see. The Bazaar of the Merchants is a lure for tourists. Honestly, thank God for Jafar, because I think Conrad doesn't understand the poet. The palace gates are open to but few. Only those the Sultan summons can go through. Entrance to the palace is by invitation only. There is a Sultan in the land Shapir, who speaks but truth and counsels all to hear, to whom all the people praise and cheer, the righteous rejoice, and the foul all fear. The Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may his name be known always, is a most powerful and perceptive ruler. Alright, that's the big one. A place where all must fight just to survive. Forethought and wit shall help thee stay alive. Only the toughest or smartest can survive the desert alone. The dark has touched her and has turned aside all things of light that once did there abide. Razir is left to crumble in despair. Thus wickedness and folly now reside. But in the doer's arrogance and pride, the light grows ever stronger now outside. A hero strives to force the darkness back, and into morning shall be Razir's guide. The city of Razir has been overcome by darkness, yet there shall be a hero to return her to the light. All right. The darkness gathers, and a man then strives to do evil to another. Darkness thrives. The darkness smiles, and those it gathers fight, delighting darkness as it takes their lives. Darkness delights in doing evil. You may ask, what is a hero? Yet the answer is very clear. He's the one that faces fear when the darkness gathers near. A hero will brave the very darkness for the needs of others. Well, let's thank him for his performance. You are most welcome, hero who came here. May you always be so welcome in Shapir. Such a thing was done with pleasure, hero, and needs no mention. All right. The words of departure are what I do here. Farewell to the next time you lend me your ear. Farewell, hero. Okay, let me just check the time here. I got 6 minutes left. Let's just pop out into the desert and see what we see. Before you leave, Conrad, I must give you something. Oh. In case you do not make it back to the inn before closing time, take our spare key. We lock the inn shortly after midnight. Oh. Take care not to lose it. A night spent on the stones of the plaza drags on forever. You take the key to the front door from Shamin. Interesting. Okay. I have here what you need because you so smart. Bookends. It got a donkey head on one side and an ass on the other. Makes a great gift. Yeah, let's just go see what we can see. I'm just hoping we can run into a brigand and then just come right back. But that was definitely interesting. We probably shouldn't fight on a full stomach, to be honest. Night travels. It's not really night yet, but let's see what we can do. So we could go back to the tree and tell her about ourselves. But Aziza said that we don't have what we need, the gift of sacrifice. So I think we're just going to wait. I'm just going straight down. And then to the oasis, and then maybe back. I was just checking again. Let's go. Yes. Good. Give me all of your cash. Yeah, we're in good. We're in good. He's afraid. He's heard about me. Ow. Ooh. just focusing here, folks. Oh. Have I learned nothing? Ooh. Very good. Nearly halfway. Yeah. Shit. Uh-huh. Stop doing your little dance. Just give up. You don't have to die. Oops. Every time I get complacent, he hits me. That's it. Give me 8 dinars. That's what I want. At least 8. Wow. 4 dinars. Not awesome. 4 dinars? Really? Alright, let's head back to the inn. Let's just head back to the inn and go to sleep there. I think that is going to be it for us. We might run into someone on the way. If we do, we might have to save it for the next time because we're actually nearly out of time here. And I actually don't think that Conrad is ready to be out at night. For all of his brigand slaying, I don't think he's ready. Because what, we haven't faced jackalmen, we haven't faced ghouls. We don't know how to fight those. Alright, cool. So back in we go. Let's use this key. Let's go in here. Welcome, hero. Thank you. And we are going to just sleep right now. How are we doing actually on our weight? We're totally fine. We have like 1,000 still. Quirks. So, sleep until morning. I probably should be sleeping until evening and venturing out into the desert, but what are you going to do? I don't have a reason to really do that yet. Okay. Much refreshed. This is day 4. Let's take a look at our stats. Got full stamina at 96, full health at 104. Our stats are doing well. We're starting to get into the 100s now for weapon use. That's pretty good. Our parry is actually nearly 100. You know what? I'm happy with this. It's not like it's a bit slow, but it's all for the best. Okay, so this is day 4. Begins. And yeah, next time we will probably practice some more. We're just trying to earn money, right? So guys, I will see you on Friday for that. Thanks for watching.